The introduction to the book of Genesis. The name Genesis means origin. The book tells about the creation of the universe, the origin of mankind, the beginning of sin and suffering in the world, and about God's ways of dealing with mankind. Genesis can be divided into two main parts. Chapters 1 to 11, the creation of the world and the early history of the human race. Here are the accounts of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, Noah and the flood, and the Tower of Babylon. Chapters 12 to 50. The history of the early ancestors of the Israelites. The first is Abraham, who was notable for his faith and his obedience to God. Then follow the stories of his son Isaac and grandson Jacob, also called Israel, and of Jacob's 12 sons, who were the founders of the 12 tribes of Israel. Special attention is given to one of the sons, Joseph, and the events that brought Jacob and his other sons with their families to live in Egypt. While this book tells stories about people, it is first and foremost an account of what God has done. It begins with the affirmation that God created the universe, and it ends with a promise that God will continue to show his concern for his people. Throughout the book, the main character is God, who judges and punishes those who do wrong, leads and helps his people, and shapes their history. This ancient book was written to record the story of a people's faith and to help keep that faith alive.